Tennessee news, an update on early voting numbers, and a census special to Murfreesboro.
And an update to the Wilson County Land Plan. All those stories plus your local weather and sports. Middle Tennessee News starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Ethan Williams.
And I'm Bailey Guy. Welcome to Middle Tennessee News. MTSU students are still mourning in the aftermath of Monday's incident on campus. MT Lambda, an LGBTQIA+ and ally organization on campus, released that the student who died on Monday was their vice president, Serenity Birdsong. The Student Government Association has planned a vigil in her name tonight at 6 p.m. outside the library. MTSU President Sydney McPhee is encouraging the community to come together in her memory at the vigil. Campus counseling services are holding crisis support groups and individual meetings in the Keithley University Center, room 322, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The James E. Walker Library will remain closed until Thursday.
It's always tragic when someone doesn't think they have a choice. So we want to be cognizant of that. We want to give their family and their friends, everyone some grace, the people who were here and witnessed it. Because there's going to be people who witness it, there's going to be people who have heard about it or see it on social media, and they're going to be affected by it as well. So I think the biggest takeaway is there are resources that are available, and we want people to feel comfortable using those resources.
A fire in Warren County took the life of an elderly man and left his wife hospitalized. The fire began in the Dibble community around midday this Saturday. 89-year-old Percy Pinegar Sr. unfortunately lost his life to the fire. When firefighters arrived at the scene, they found the house partially ablaze and were informed that residents were still inside. Firefighters were able to remove Mr. Pinegar, but he died on the scene. His wife, grandson, and great-grandson were all able to escape the scene, but Nancy Pinegar suffered from burns. She is being monitored at Vanderbilt Hospital and recovering from her injuries. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. However, firefighters who arrived on the scene believe it seemed to be accidental in nature.
Mount Juliet officials voted in favor of removing a seat limit for concerts and events within the city. The removal of the ordinance would allow musicians to get away from the hustle and noise of the city while keeping it close by. However, now that Mount Juliet has started to become a hub for people to gather, there are dreams of larger opportunities for events and venues in Mount Juliet. Ray Justice, Mount Juliet's District 1 Commissioner, has been playing guitar since he was 11. Justice advocated for the ordinance's removal and hopes to see country music move into the city. There is a common goal to make Mount Juliet just as great as a city as Nashville for music lovers and music players alike.
A Lebanon child has been life-flighted to Nashville following injuries from a fall. Paramedics responded to a call regarding a child fallen in Lebanon. The child's reported injuries were life-threatening after falling from multiple stories from an apartment window. Lebanon police shut down Lebanon Road at 5 Oaks in order to provide a landing zone for LifeFlight. The police reopened the road within 15 minutes of LifeFlight leaving. The child was flown by helicopter to a Nashville area hospital where they are being treated for their injuries. The investigation is still underway.
Scammers are now using AI to manipulate voices during phone scams, causing an uptick in recent theft in the area. The scammers are using voices such as the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department to convince residents to cooperate with the scam. A voice used by AI is also of RCSO Captain Holton, telling residents to pay $7,500 in Bitcoin to avoid jail time. A resident of Rutherford County has already been a victim of the scam, following the instructions and sending Bitcoin to the scammer. The sheriff's office says they will not call to demand money and are urging residents to hang up if they receive any similar calls.
Central Murfreesboro early voting turnout has increased recently, having been one of the lowest areas in the county for voter turnout. MTSU data journalism professor Dr. Ken Blake of MTSU and his election analytics students have been taking a look at early voter numbers in Rutherford County. Previously, the 2 precincts covering Central Murfreesboro, including MTSU's campus, had lower turnout than most areas of the county, with only 13% of registered voters coming to early voting locations. Updated numbers from Dr. Blake show those numbers up to 25%, a 12% increase. The last day to partake in early voting is tomorrow, October 31st.
MTSU Student Government Association is hosting a student watch party on the election night. The SGA is hosting a watch party in the Student Union Auditorium on November the 5th for students. Dining will also be extended in accommodation for the watch party. A photo booth will be set up in the Raider votes and first-time voters, and multiple monitors will be set up around the atrium for coverage from a variety of different news sources, including ABC, Fox News, as well as some local coverage. The student watch party will begin at 7 p.m. as polls close in preparation for the beginning of announcements of different race winners. All MTSU students are invited to attend the watch party and engage with the campus during this election season. We're going to send it over to Jacob Burgess for today's weather. Jacob, what are we expecting today? Any chance of it feeling like fall?
Well, Ethan, I'm sorry to disappoint, but it will stay warm today. But I do have some good news. The high here in Murfreesboro will be at 81 degrees, with wind up to 25 miles per hour. The temperatures and wind will be prevalent across the Middle Tennessee area. Shelbyville will reach 80 degrees, with winds a bit calmer between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Manchester and McMinnville will be a bit cooler at 77 for the day. Smithville will be 78, along with Woodbury, and Mount Juliet will top out at 81. Having a jacket on hand is a good idea for the day, as those winds will make it seem cooler than it actually is. Back to you, Ethan.
Thanks, Jacob. Coming up, Manchester City Council votes on restricting public comments, and we hear about Murfreesboro's haunted history. All that and more coming up next on Middle Tennessee News.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us? Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue.
We do it all.
We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
We do it.
Mic check 1 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking BIG, VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard
We
to
do
do
it.
it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition.
Check it out.
You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more.
We do it.
Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
A Mount Juliet police officer was awarded an FBI Trilogy Award. Sergeant Sean Roan was awarded the FBI LEEDA Trilogy Award after completing numerous rigorous trainings. The three-part course is designed to build leadership skills through trust, accountability, and management. This training strengthened key skill areas necessary for law enforcement officers. Key skills being implemented through this program include risk management, command discipline, employee wellness, and public trust. All of these are current challenges law enforcement faces. Sergeant Roan will be able to use these developed skills as he continues to work on the Mount Juliet Police Force.
The Manchester Board of Mayor and Aldermen are set to vote to restrict public comments and insight in City Council meetings today. The meeting is sponsored by Manchester City Mayor Joey Hobbs. He is proposing to restrict public comments at Board of Mayor and Alderman meetings. People wishing to speak at meetings need to register online or contact the mayor's office within 48 hours in advance of the meeting. If you are registered to speak, your comments should be limited to be relevant only to the agenda and to keep all comments under 3 minutes. Today's special call Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting is being held in the City Hall boardroom at 4:30 p.m.
Manchester City appoints new alderman to fill vacant seat with a long-term resident. Change is brewing in Manchester. The Thomas Crossland has been appointed to the vacant alderman seat on Thursday, October the 24th. The alderman position had been vacant for over 60 days, forcing Mayor Joe Hobbs to begin interviews last Wednesday. 12 people were interviewed for the alderman position, and Thomas Crossland seemed to fit the position perfectly. Alderman Julie Anderson and Donnie Parsley were accused of attempting to pre-select a candidate for the new alderman, even though the responsibility rests on the mayor, but they denied all allegations. However, both Anderson and Parsley were absent from the special call meeting on October the 24th, and the vote again failed to make a quorum.
Murfreesboro is urging residents to partake in the special census this year. The population in Murfreesboro is considered to be one of the fastest growing in the state and the country. The official certified population is sitting at over 152,000 based off of numbers from the 2020 census. Since then, it is estimated that the population has increased by 20,000. Murfreesboro is adding a new special census for the city. The city wants to gather an accurate account of residents. This would certify the city's growth and secure the full allocation of state shared revenue. The census is available online through murfreesborocensus.com.
The Fly Arts Center has received a $95,000 grant for building renovations. The Bedford County Arts Council was awarded the Tennessee State Museum Capital Maintenance and Improvements Grant and an award from the Shelbyville Power and Water Throughout the Tennessee Valley Authority Community Care Project Fund to make renovations to Shelbyville's Fly Arts Center. The first grant in the amount of $88,850 will be used to fix lighting in the building, update restrooms and flooring, and become ADA compliant with an entrance ramp at the front of the museum. This grant was highly competitive, with Tennessee State Museums receiving 157 applications. The $6,666 grant from the TVA fund will also be used for general improvements to the center.
Racing fans are gearing up for the American Speed Association Stars National Tour to hit Nashville. The ASA Stars National Tour is setting up shop at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway this weekend. The event is occurring from November 1st through the 3rd, with tickets starting at $12 for general admission. The Speedway is celebrating 120 years of auto racing by hosting the All-American 400. The garage area opens at 8 a.m. and the first practice begins at noon. The square in downtown Murfreesboro is a popular spot among shoppers and tourists alike, but it's also a place where history and ghosts combine to create chilling tales. Here's a look at one of those stories.
When visiting downtown Murfreesboro, it's evident the square is full of history. But with so much remodeling and modern businesses, you wouldn't expect seemingly normal buildings to have such rich and active haunted presences lurking within their walls. Jen Freeman, owner of Haunted Murfreesboro Walking Tours, explores these hidden histories, but she says some places are special.
My personal favorite story on the Haunted Murfreesboro tour would probably be Sugaree's. It's truly one of the most haunted places I've ever been to.
To better understand why Sugaree's is so haunted, I spoke to employee Bethany Goodwin.
There's been some crazy things. So this building was built in the late 1800s, early 1900s. We have several spirits. We've done many paranormal investigations. The most famous is Mr. Jackson. He's a wonderful gentleman. He has kind of been one of the more outspoken of the spirits. Our owner, Stacy, she's had some many crazy stories over the years. She left this big glass of water for him, and in the morning it was completely pulverized. There were just shards and pieces everywhere, and so it's like, you can't really explain that. It's pretty crazy.
In downtown Murfreesboro, Ella McGee, Middle Tennessee News.
Thanks for the spooky story, Ella, and make sure to keep your eyes open for the Undead of Murfreesboro tomorrow night. With Halloween just around the corner, law enforcement across Middle Tennessee is focusing on safety. Halloween events have started this past weekend and will continue throughout the week and next weekend. The Tennessee Department of Corrections will be conducting a plan called Operation Blackout on Halloween. Probation patrol officers will be visiting the homes of sex offenders whose crimes involve children to make sure they are following the specific rules put in place for Halloween night. It is also recommended to give your children a flashlight or glow stick when they trick or treat, and to remind them to look both ways before crossing the street.
Wilson County leaders are reevaluating what can be built on their land for the first time in 20 years. One of their main concerns involves less farmland as new developments start to come in the county. Leaders are open to hearing from the public before they move forward with the County Master's Land Use Plan. Wilson County Commissioner for District 18, Lauren Breeze, says that slowing down the growth in Wilson County is not an option. County commissioners are now looking into revitalizing their Master Land Use Plan. The meeting of the future of their Master Land Use Plan will be held on Tuesday night at Cumberland University in Lebanon, Tennessee from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m.
Let's send it back to Jacob with a look at the nightly weather. Jacob, tell us, is that wind going to stick around, and how will that affect the temperatures?
I'll tell you now that the winds are sticking around throughout the night, Ethan, and that is going to make the nightly temps feel even colder. Here in the borough, the low will reach 65 degrees, with the winds dropping off a tad. Further south, Shelbyville will drop to 63, along with Manchester at 62. McMinnville's low, along with Woodbury, is 63 tonight. Finally, up in Mount Juliet, it will be the warmest at 66 degrees tonight.
Thanks, Jacob. And still ahead on Middle Tennessee News, Jacob will give you your 5-day forecast, and we'll join Xander Wilmoth in the MTN Sports Den to see what action we got this week.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us? Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue.
We do it all.
We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition.
Check it out.
You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Let's go back over to Jacob for the 5-day forecast. Jacob, what is the weather looking like for Halloween weekend?
Ethan, I got sad news and I wish it wasn't true. The wind we have today is foreshadowing the weather on Halloween. Thursday's high will be 79 degrees with the chance of rain increasing into the evening. Starting at 1 p.m., there's a 40% chance increasing up to 80% by the end of the night. Any trick-or-treaters going out are going to need a rain jacket underneath their costumes. Friday will have an early chance of thunderstorms left over from Thursday and a 20% chance in the afternoon. The temperature will drop to 69 during the day. Moving into the weekend, the sun will come back to the area. Looking at Saturday, the high will be 76 and mostly sunny. Capping off the weekend, Sunday will be topping out at 78 and sunny. We're going to have to wait until November to see if the normal fall weather will make an appearance here in Middle Tennessee.
Thanks, Jacob. Coming up next, Xander Wilmoth will join us from the MTN Sports Den to tell us about the Blue Raiders women's basketball.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us? Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue.
We do it all.
We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition.
Check it out.
You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur. I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
My name is Xander Wilmoth, and welcome to the MTN Sports Den. Middle Tennessee women's basketball is set to wrap up their preseason with an exhibition against Lindsey Wilson. The Blue Raiders are looking to continue their dominance in Conference USA and earn a spot in the NCAA March Madness tournament. Head coach Rick Insel welcomes back a core 3 of Jalen Gregory, Tamia Scott, and Anastasia Boldareva. Transfers Courtney Blakely and Alina Eric are expected to fill out the starting lineup. MTSU's first regular season game is November 4th on the road against Northern Kentucky. The men's team will start on November 4th at home in the Glass House against Oglethorpe University. Middle Tennessee State Volleyball is back on the road this weekend, heading off to El Paso, Texas to face off against UTEP. As the regular season gets down towards its finish, MTSU is in a tight playoff race with the rest of Conference USA. The Lady Raiders will play a crucial series against the Miners, who sit on top of Conference USA. With matches on Friday and Saturday, 2 wins would go a long way in a congested playoff race and securing a playoff berth.
Middle Tennessee women's soccer is celebrating senior night and looking to clinch their bid in the Conference USA playoffs. The Blue Raiders will celebrate senior night this Friday against a La Tech team that is sitting at the bottom of the Conference USA table. With a FIU win over Jacksonville State, the Blue Raiders can secure the 5th spot on the table, meaning the Lady Raiders would clinch their first playoff berth since 2021. The Blue Raiders football team will travel this weekend to the Sun Bowl to take on the UTEP Miners in a Conference USA matchup. MTSU is looking to rebound from a thrashing at the hands of Jacksonville State. The Blue Raiders are looking to capture their second conference win over a UTEP team who lost a close contest with La Tech last weekend. With a win this Saturday, the Blue Raiders will keep their chances to go bowling alive, but will need to win out in order to clinch a bowl game. This weekend, MTSU will compete in the Conference USA Cross Country Championship in Oxford. The Blue Raiders cross country team will look to bring home the Conference USA Championship on Saturday as they travel to Oxford, Alabama. Both the Blue Raider men and women's teams are looking to repeat last year's sweep of both championships. They will also be looking to replicate the results of their last meet when they recorded 13 personal bests. Thank you, Ethan.
Today is truly a testimony to it being fall. It's National Candy Corn Day.
Remaining unchanged in size, color, and shape for over 100 years, candy corn is a classic treat for Halloween.
Well, not completely unchanged. The sweet treat was explored new flavors in recent years like peppermint, fruit punch, and pumpkin spice.
Over a century ago, many men called stringers were needed to manufacture the candy to be delivered by wagon in wooden boxes or cartons.
Today, machines do a lot of the hard labor producing the delicious delights, and not just for Halloween anymore.
Candy makers have been making candy corn themed for Christmas, Valentine's Day, and Easter, all to provide a familiar favorite candy during the holidays. Make sure to pick up some candy corn for those trick-or-treaters tomorrow. Thank you for joining us at Middle Tennessee News. If you missed this or any show, you can watch them on our website. I'm Bailey Guy, joined by Ethan Williams, Jacob Burgess, and Xander Wilmoth.
Like she said, be sure to check out our website. Also, make sure to follow us on all of our social media sites on Facebook/Middle Tennessee News or at Middle TN News on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you tune in on November the 5th for our live election night coverage in cooperation with numerous MTSU departments. The night of elections. We will be looking at all the elections in the Middle Tennessee area. Our shows are at 8, 9, and 10 p.m. on November the 5th, and don't forget that tomorrow is the last day for early voting. I'm Ethan Williams, joined by Bailey Guy, Jacob Burgess, and Xander Wilmoth, and thank you so much for tuning in to Middle Tennessee News.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us? Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue.
We do it all.
We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition.
Check it out.
You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur. I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.